impact Larry and Kayleen Ferguson have had on Oklahoma State University goes well beyond their name on the College of Agriculture. Their passion for education and willingness to support OSU will continue to shape the university for generations to come.
One of the things that you could draw from Ferguson's is really a positive is regardless of your current situation to consider others. Both in business and not professionally outside of business, I've always known the Fergusons to consider others. And that's easy to say, but it's pretty difficult to do because you can get wrapped up in your own space pretty quickly. And I think Larry and Kay have the skill of always considering others.
They are the most big-hearted people that I know. And I say that not just because of the philanthropy, but just in getting to know them. They have a very strong faith life, and that really drives them. They also have a really strong sense of a calling, of being here to do something, to accomplish something, to help people in the world.
The Fergusons have never forgotten where they come from, even though they have both enjoyed incredible success throughout their lives. Those who know them will tell you Larry and Kayleen remain humble and modest.
Their upbringing, I think their upbringing really reinforced not only the need but the value of hard work, and they've always been hard workers. And then second of all, I think that upbringing is then reinforced later in life, and that the drive has been maintained by their faith.
Larry and Kayleen Ferguson make a dynamic couple, and it's clear their strength comes from the bond they share and their ability to rely on one another. Anyone who spends time with the Fergusons immediately sees the balance they each bring to the relationship.
I think they work really well as a team. I don't know exactly how they always end up on the same page, but every time that I've had an opportunity to be around them both at the same time, they're always aligned and supportive of one another. I think they have broad interests, and they don't get too dug in on their views, and I think they just respect each other, and so I think it works really well. Kay and Larry have always been just a super team, and I think they operate really well together.
They're clearly a unit. They work together, they think together, and they bring different perspectives together into that effort. It's inspiring to be around them. It really is.
Larry and Kayleen Ferguson epitomize what it means to be a cowboy and a cowgirl. OSU continues to hold a special place in their hearts, and they continue to show appreciation and support for the place that brought them together as a couple.
Larry especially has always spoken highly of his experience at Oklahoma State, and more importantly, the role of higher education just in society at large. And I think he's a true believer that the amount and the quality of the education that you can get will lead to the way in which you solve problems and address life. And I think he attributes a lot of his path to success at Oklahoma State.
But I think OSU still means a lot to them because that's where they started. And also I think there's a part of it that OSU represents, it's an organization that shares their family mission, helping to feed the world. As Larry's put it so succinctly, we have that shared mission.
An inspiration to anyone who meets them, Larry and Kayleen Ferguson have dedicated their lives to serving and uplifting others. It's a gift they've given us all, and one that brings distinction every day to their alma mater.
I think the Fergusons are deserving of the Hall of Fame honor because of who they are, because they have changed the world. They've clearly changed OSU, and that in itself perhaps is sufficient, but to me, they've also changed the world.
I think if you add those things all up, a love for OSU, a love for kids, a love for higher education, and a desire to share their abundance, it sure seems like a Hall of Fame formula to me.
Part of OSU's land grant mission focuses on enriching lives, and few have done that as well as Hall of Fame inductees Larry and Kayleen Ferguson. The impact they have made on their alma mater is already generating waves of change that will be felt globally for many generations to come. Larry and Kayleen Ferguson, 2022 Oklahoma State University Hall of Fame.